What's up, you guys, and welcome to Word Wednesday. It's the holiday edition episode. I'm here with my buddy Sam, aka WoodGrainVTG, homie of the shop, longtime friend, vintage connoisseur, and collector of many things. Welcome, Sam. Welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
I'm excited to have you. It is the holiday episode. Obviously, to a change of scenery, if you're asking where we are. We're in his private abode, showing off his collection, some of his personal things. I'm super excited for it. And it's nice to have a little change of scenery, different backdrop for Word Wednesday. This is episode 30, so some type of marker. I don't know what that means, but it's cool that we made it to 30. So just to get started, Sam, just let them know like who you are, a little bit about like what you collect or the shit you like, and we'll run from there.
So I met Benny doing this. I started doing pop-ups, not full-time, but it was a pretty substantial part of my income. And one of my first events, he was there, I was there, and we sold some shit together.
Yeah.
And it's kind of the history of that, because ever since I've just been locked in.
It's funny to see like or just to remember like the people that were part of that. I know we've talked about it all the time, but knowing that it was like Mikey Fast Life and Nico, it was so many people that ended up becoming business owners, or Jake, a good plug, and
yeah, like he wasn't even doing his edibles.
No, he was making just food. He just had food there.
Yeah.
Like not.
No, it was right. He had like buffalo cauliflower bites. And I remember this drunk dude was eating them. He's like, this chicken's really good.
So good.
Yeah, it's not chicken, but
that was an interesting event. That was super cool because that introduced me to a lot of new people, and I think that might have been one of the first like vintage collective like smaller pop-ups that happened in the city, because there was a lot of like women doing the like women's wear and like antiques, but as far as like a group of men, like a group of guys like bringing all their teas and like their nerd stuff together. Yeah. I really feel that was kind of like that first wave of people that were doing it, because they were even doing it before like Trusted started doing the vintage pop-ups.
Well, but yeah, Trusted was doing like hype and sneakers. Mikey Fast Life is the only one that I ever knew to do a vintage curated event.
Yeah.
And that's like right before I met you.
Yeah, that was early.
I don't remember what the venue was, but that was the first time I seen a bunch of dudes, t-shirts, vintage video game kind of thing. So
yeah, shout out Mikey.
Yeah, shout out Mikey. Yeah. And shout out Nico for putting our event together.
Yes, both of them, or all three, because they did 3, and I think it was the second one that I didn't go to, because that's the one where the dude crashed the car into the building, right?
Oh yeah. It was going so well, and then all of a sudden, there's cops outside. Nobody wants to come.
No one wants to deal with the cops, and no one wants to go to an event that's full of popo.
No, and we were all just standing there like watching outside. Nobody was shopping. It went from like here just to the floor.
Bottoms.
Bottom vibes. It was like full of people. People were spending money. I sold the most ridiculous piece I've ever sold that event, and it was like a vintage. The Browns, Cleveland Browns. It was like a vintage Cleveland Browns snapback, ugly as sin. And this dude's like, I'm from Cleveland.
I need it.
And then he bought it, and then the car crashed, and I was, this is your fault.
Fucking Cleveland Browns.
This is your fault.
So it is the holiday episode. So as far as holidays, holiday Red Bull. Let me crack mine. We'll do holiday
cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Stop it.
Man, that watermelon is really good.
Slapping.
It's really good.
Jolly Rancher.
So, what were some holiday traditions you had when you were a kid?
Well, I always had to go to church.
Yeah?
On Christmas Eve.
Midnight? They'd make me go midnight mass.
I'm pretty sure this is an 8 p.m. Christmas. And
amen.
Sometimes I even had to sing in the choir.
Oh, that's brutal.
This was brutal. Just on stage as a spectacle, singing with like a bunch of other kids that don't want to sing.
Right.
It was always my worst holiday memory. Singing. I didn't love it.
Yeah.
But it was like Mom said.
Yeah. It was like grind through the church just to get to the
yeah. Because if I get through church, we're going to my mom's friends. That's the tradition. She had a friend. We always went to her house, and it was like a couple of my mom's friends, like the extended family kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I always got good gifts over there. So it's like, just deal with the church. You're going to go get a meal. You're going to get some gifts.
Yep.
I knew it was coming, but it was the singing and the collared shirt. I don't know.
Standing. Now I'm kneeling. Now I'm sitting. Standing. Kneel. Standing. Oh, what is happening?
Psalm 37. I don't know. I don't know. Just let me out of here.
From the Romans to the Corinthians.
God.
How old were you when you stopped, like they stopped making you go to church and stuff? Like early teens, like 13, 14?
Yeah, because I got confirmed. So after I got confirmed, it was like less of a thing that I had to do.
I was like the only one in my family who didn't get confirmed.
Oof.
And it was like
heathen.
I know, especially being being raised Catholic and being strict. Italian, and
it's a very strict religion.
But at that time, it was like my parents had gotten divorced. It was like, don't. You're not supposed to do that in church.
Yeah, that's illegal.
What do you want me to do?
You guys can't be doing that.
I'm not going to church anymore.
Nah, everything I thought I knew was a lie.
Yes, and I was only going to church so I could go to Sunday school so I could play sports with that school. But then once I hit middle school, I started joining my middle school teams and kind of stopped there. And so I was like, I definitely don't need to be going.
Yeah.
What is like some of the more like memorable Christmas times you've had, whether it be a gift or just a certain night out or got caught in a crazy blizzard or what? There's got to be something from your childhood that makes.
I don't want to sap out too much, but
that's fair.
It's really just.
It's the holiday episode. You can sap out.
It's just when because my parents got divorced too.
Yep.
So it was just when
divorce gang.
Fucking broken home. So just when we were all in the same house.
Yeah.
That was it. That was enough for me. My mom went all out on the Christmas decorations, so I'd always help her put them up.
Yeah.
And it was just it was a routine, but it was just like, okay, I know my sister, my brother are coming here. Mom and dad are gonna wake up at 7 because I'm up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Waiting for my presents.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't open them.
Yeah.
I could just get to the stocking and then had to wait because they weren't getting up early for me.
Hell no. 7 o'clock, 6:30 maybe.
Oh no, they'd get up at 7.
Okay.
But then they're making coffee.
Yeah.
They're not worried about me opening gifts.
Yeah.
So it was just I had to literally wait till because my sister and brother are 13, 14 years older than me. So they would come and then it would be a thing. So I mean, I think them were the best Christmases.
Yeah.
For me.
I will say too, now being an adult, especially an adult with kids, I've realized like how much work our parents did put in for like
so much
decorating, cooking, gifts, like obviously times were simpler back then and there was less bullshit, but man, holy shit, like we're doing Elf on the Shelf every night with my kids and we're wrapping gifts and Saint Nick.
Elf on the Shelf.
This and this. It's like, yo.
My mom wasn't even fucking with Saint Nick. And then when I go to school and I hear about these kids and their Saint Nick experience, I'm like, a little jealous. You got extra presents?
Oh yeah, a Christmas light. Like
I got a advent calendar with a chocolate every day, my boy.
So, yeah, Celine, the youngest was like, what is this? Like, what is Saint Nick?
Yeah.
And like, I had to just
it's not real. That's what it is.
And so I told her, I take it too serious. I showed her the history of like Saint Nicholas, how they used to leave shoes out and they'd fill it with stuff. And so that, I ended up explaining the tradition to her and stuff.
So they get Saint Nick.
They do.
Yeah. I mean, Elf on the Shelf, that's a newer thing. But again, you got to think of different ways for that elf to fuck your house up every day.
You mean I have to, now after I put the kids to bed, I have to set up a purpose
fucking
mess
diorama
that I then have to clean up myself in the morning too. What are we doing?
What is this?
Yeah,
I'm about to throw this elf out the window.
And we're lucky because we never had to do it with Zora. Celine just wanted to do it, started getting into it, so we did it this year. But talking to my cousin, she's got 5 kids. She's been doing it for 10 years. I'm like, how do you still come up with ideas? Like, you got to be rinsing them. Yeah, you got to be recycling them.
Have to be
for sure. There's no way. So as a kid, I know there's a couple things that pop in my mind right away, but what are some of those Christmas presents that stick out in your head that you were like, damn, that was one of the greatest Christmas presents I ever got? At any age. It could be from last year if you wanted, but just when you think about gifts you were given for Christmas, what's
I had one that I love so much that I bought again as an adult. I spent way too much money. It's right over there if you guys want to see it.
Yeah.
It's a Gatling gun.
Yeah.
Cap gun made by Tootsie Toy. But then, before I was a hellion, I could say my favorite was the Fisher-Price pirate ship.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
I do know. I just found one at the thrift.
Yeah. And the cannon that popped out like that. And it was like at a time where I was real young and I didn't ask for certain things because I was so young. I just like wanted toys, you know? And then Santa pulled up with the fish, and that was like my favorite toy for years.
Yeah.
I mean,
hell yeah.
I still love it.
Yeah.
Pirate shit? Come on.
Yeah. Oh, especially at that time. Like I remember like the Lego pirate kits being super sought after. Like pirates. It was like pirates, astronaut, like Egypt. Castle. Yep.
The Indiana Jones Legos?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Expensive now.
Yeah, see, my parents weren't fucking with those Legos. They were way too much. It was just like $70 for a toy.
I would get Legos.
The Legos price has stayed the same.
Just expensive.
Yeah, always. And it's gotten more, obviously, inflation, but it's always been expensive. Yeah. So those nice sets that are not just 40 pieces.
Yep.
I would get the little ones.
The cars. I'd get the car
little,
or like
little small
a
sets.
garage, like a small set, but none of the like Millennium Falcon or like here's the Aztec Mayan Temple.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think my 4th grade classroom had more Legos than I did at the, you know.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
Remember the alien ones? And remember the rock, like the rock monster?
Yes.
God, best Lego. It had like the CD game and stuff.
And there was all the like they had the comic series that came out with it and stuff. Yeah, that was super sick.
And it would be in the Lego magazines.
Mm-hmm. I still have some of my old Lego mags. My kids are subscribed to Lego, so they get one like every 2 months.
Make them?
Yeah. Beautiful. They're not as good, of course, but they still have like the kids submissions and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. I think for me, my like big one is I remember. I don't know why. My dad must have gotten a promotion or something because I never got this much stuff for Christmas. But one year for Christmas, I got the X-Men Danger Room playset that like folded into itself and you could carry it. It was like a carrying case. And the X-Jet. Like it's the same. I was just like, are we rich?
We're rich.
Are we rich?
We made a lot of money
it was
this year.
just like the precursor to like, no, we're just getting ready to get divorced. And
Trying to smooth you over.
Yes.
It's like, I'll get you these, but in 6 months you're gonna hate me.
But you will see me every Wednesday, every other Thursday, and every other weekend moving forward.
Moving forward, I'm moving out.
Yes, moving forward, moving out. So now this brings us to one of my new favorite segments. It's On the Spot Top 5. On the Spot Top 5 Holiday Edition for this episode. Sam, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Top 5, number 1. Name your top 5 holiday movies. They don't have to be in order.
Good, because
They don't have to be in order.
My brain was already sweating.
But top 5.
Can we take an intermission real quick while I think on this?
Yeah. Isn't that from the actual episode when they get in the fight at the bar?
Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right here. Watch out. So it's from like a pool hall. So this is the box it came in.
Yeah.
So we got the silhouette. We got the 3-piece, but it's the interior of it. I'm gonna edit that out. But see, it's like it came with this stupid like energy blast thing, but it came with sunglasses and a pool cue.
Yeah.
And it's like the whole. I kept the box because it looked good,
the box
right?
Is very cool.
And like it's embossed and shit. I do fear though that they're gonna have to like quit making them because I don't know how well they're doing as far as sales. I've seen the price drop, which is never a good sign because this is between wave 1 and wave 2. They made this Ultimate Edition, and then there was gonna be because all the Street Sharks ain't even out yet, or they weren't when this.
Correct.
It was just him.
Are these toys that you think are gonna fucking pop up at like Ross and shit?
Oh man, I hope so. That would be lit. You know what I'm saying?
I've found some good shit there
that
recently.
one, they're $25 though. It ain't like anything crazy.
Yeah.
The toy game a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they want a lot for stuff, and it's, are you getting a good one? I mean, I got a. Speaking of toys, I got a real bad boy right here.
I saw the little gold. Wow.
That's the one.
I don't want him to fall down.
That's a grail right there. I mean, it's as far as like. It's real like heavy, so like the joints, because it all pops apart. You can switch his head out with the wild one, and it's just it's cool. I'm trying to give him his own space, but right now he's kind of held up.
Yeah, you damn near need a max shelf.
Yeah, I'm working on something. I'm working on something for him and the other guy and all the ises and all that stuff. But he's my special guy.
Very dope.
But anyways, back to business. We are sidetracked.
That's all right.
All right. What was the question?
So now we're back. You're listing your top 5 holiday movies in no specific order.
Christmas Story.
Banger.
Home Alone 1.
Okay.
It's a curveball. Ready?
Oh, God.
A Wonderful Life. If anyone knows, that's some serious cinema.
Yeah.
Okay, so if
Side
The Grinch.
Oh, animated or Jim Carrey?
I knew you were gonna do that. I see. It's Jim
because
Carrey.
There is a difference.
It's Jim Carrey. I know there's a difference. I love the OG, but I grew up with Jim Carrey. So when he was in there, that was it for me.
All right, and this number 5.
The original Frosty the Snowman animated.
Okay. It's not what I expected you to say at all. All right, now question number 2.
Okay, give me an honorable mention because this was supposed to be in the top.
Okay.
I just winged it a little, but Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know which one I'm talking about. Yeah. Okay. That one really is in my top 3.
From
I just
1967, I think, maybe 64. It's either 64. Yeah.
Real old.
I
grew up with that one.
I loved that.
Island of Misfit Toys.
Yes.
I have a house over there.
My dad was so into it that when they first released the toy line for it back in like 2006, he started buying them, and he got the whole family. He has them all. Every year he sets up like a little display with fake snow, and I love seeing that at my dad's house. I love that about the holidays at my dad's. I rarely go over there. I rarely see him.
You make an appearance to see the village.
I know it's there, and it's so sick. But yeah,
that's expensive to replace those. Or get them again.
Well, I was gonna say for him, he got them all retail at the time. They were like
I've looked
15,
into those.
20. Yeah, they're expensive now.
They're hard to get.
Yes. So now question number 2. This is blind, rapid, off the dome holiday top 5s. Top 5 winter holiday activities.
Okay. Hot cocoa.
Sitting down, hanging out, having some coke.
Stirring it up.
Yeah.
I might be putting Rudolph on the TV.
Okay.
I might have started a little fire.
Getting toasted.
But then, I might go snowboarding.
Okay, snowboarding.
I still partake.
Okay.
Snowball fight.
Snowball fight, classic. Call up the homies, break some teeth.
Snow fort.
Snow fort, okay.
How many is that?
4-ish.
Oh, okay.
Rattle one more.
Yeah.
What else do you like?
What else do I like to do?
Are you an ice skater? Are you stroll in the snow?
That's what I was going with. Stroll in the snow. As soon as it's snowing, at night, I'm out for a walk.
Dude, oh my gosh. When it's coming down and it's quiet out and you're just strolling, smoking a J. Honestly, I know this is going to sound really unsafe, but I used to do that by myself all the time. And I'd get off work.
Peace you'll ever find.
Yeah. Especially because I'd walk over, I'd go north, I'd get off work at Bel Air, and I'd walk around like the UWM area, and it would just be like, fuck, it's so quiet and peaceful and nice, and just like the crunch of the snow, like, I don't know. It's like very like ASMR.
No one's ever out there, too, right? It's always
because no one wants to be in the fucking cold snow. What are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, I loved it, though. I still do. But another thing that I do very often, and it's not the safest. Why would it be? Is I always got a 4-wheel drive vehicle, so it's just to go drive it out there.
Whip it. Yeah.
I'm finding a parking lot.
Yeah.
I might check the corners of that parking lot.
Yep.
Now I'm just like, it doesn't even matter how deep the snow is, I can get out there and I will.
That's how I feel now in mine.
Yeah, now you too? Oof.
All-wheel drive for the first time in my life?
Yeah, no.
Sheesh.
You're never going back.
Yeah.
I've been a decade and I'm all-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive now, and I'm never.
Very, very fire top 5.
Come on, what's going on? I told you that was going to happen. Bring it back. Yeah, top 5.
Now, this is number 3 of your top 5 off the dome. Best, and I know we kind of already touched on it again or already, so your juices should be flowing. Top 5 holiday gifts you've ever gotten. It can be anything. It doesn't even have to be things that were like super, super meaningful, just something you're like, damn, that was so fucking dope? I was gonna say, what's on your wall that you got for holidays that you're like, I bought all this shit myself.
I don't know. My girl bought me so much of this shit too. Like, she always gets me the best presents ever, so it's something she got me. I don't know if I can even pick.
Okay.
But I can go like more childhood.
Yeah.
We have like the pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
We have it was a Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 PC game.
Okay.
So it was like real-time strategy type online game, and this is 2002. So long time. Like for like I don't know. Do you play games? Did you ever play games like that?
What was it?
Like a real-time strategy, like you build your stuff up and then you go and take them down.
Well, I mean, yeah, I played StarCraft.
More units in this one, right?
Yeah.
More disposable units.
You're talking maybe more like Risk-esque?
Way more fast-paced.
Oh, okay. Okay. So kind of an in-between.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, I guess Age of Empires would be a good...
Okay. I never played, but I know
way cooler units. We're talking futuristic.
Okay.
Shoot them down.
Very cool.
Yeah, nukes. We're gonna cut this part because I'm literally having to get up and go ask her about something because I need to add that.
Sam left me. He's in the other room. He went to go ask her. He can't remember what gift she got. Jesus Christ, this fucking guy. Fucking all day here. Jesus, this guy. So what's your top 5? You know, my top 5. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, he's back. All right, top 5. What do we got?
Top 5. I mean, I already said 2. On my wall, I have a Degeneration X primitive collab skateboard with Triple H. She got me these. They're Adidas Jonah Hill collaboration, and they're pants, but they're just very much a staple piece in my wardrobe. I wear them often. They go with everything.
Okay.
It's not too crazy, but it's just like that. Oh, right here we got the Iron Giant original action figure in the package, the one that blows apart and
build and battle.
Yeah, he's got like a 3D case and shit. She got me that.
Packaging's very dope.
Insane. That's why it's not open. I mean, every year, so it's kind of hard to even pin it down. But we'll call that straight.
Yeah. Okay. Well, those were Off the Dome top 5s with Sam. Let us know, what were your top 5s of these same questions? Let us know. So like we said in the beginning, that's how we met at that event. And that probably would have been, that's like what, 2019, right?
So I was saying 19.
Yeah, like mid 2019.
Had to be.
Which is crazy because that's now 5 going on 6 years ago.
Yep.
What?
I had already lived in the city for about 4 years, 4 to 5 years, and I never even met you.
Yeah, it was cool. I mean, for the most part, obviously some people I don't talk to, but for the most part, I'm still in communication with most of the people that were at that event, which is wild. It's cool. Sean's moved Dream Lab now into a bigger location. But that was such an interesting time because it was pre-COVID, and so it was like the people who were doing it really just did it because we liked it. It was very community based. It was very like, once you knew somebody, then you are like, we're always recognizing them out, and like
it was a lot more hugs and handshakes.
100%.
It was way better. It felt like people were just, this is what we like.
Correct.
This is what we're doing.
It makes me laugh when people talk about community the culture now because it's nothing compared to what it was then. Just
no, everybody hates each other.
Correct. People think that just because there's more people doing it, it's a bigger community, when in reality that's not how it works. It just is
thirsty dudes trying to like fucking go to the bins, and they don't have the real passion for it. They just want to flip and flip. Like this was never like something I did full time. Obviously, you do now, but like we always had other things going on that you had to, and this was just like a passion project.
Correct. And for me, it was like I was doing Say Word as something totally different at the time, like doing design work for other brands and other businesses that I was, thrifting and collecting anyway. So I incorporated it, but how
your designs went, but it was like you made your own merch.
Correct.
Like streetwear.
Correct. That's how Say Word started. So it made sense to incorporate everything, and Chelsea's the one who really got me to incorporate everything together, and that's how we steamrolled. But it was still, like you said, like passion project. That's like a really 100%. Good way to put it. So what do you think is like, what are some of the things that are just like so different now than what they were then, in the terms of just like vintage and the quote unquote community that you've seen? Obviously, like pricing is the first thing that hits my mind of like what we have to pay for now for shit we like compared to what we were paying
when I started
2015, 2016
insane.
Of SBs, video games, toys, vintage tees. Like we were getting grails for $40 off eBay that are now
hundreds of dollars. $700. I was at a point where everything I was catching was like 50 and under.
Right.
Which was like, and now those shirts, you don't even see them anymore.
I remember early when cracking a $50 tee off eBay was like, oh shit, I can't believe I'm about to buy
a used shirt.
A used shirt for $50, and this would have been not that long ago.
No.
I think it's super interesting to see, like you said, it's so money based now. And obviously this is coming from someone who owns a business and doing it, but the goal was always to open a business from when I was a child. And, we carry such a mix of stuff to where
it's the shit you want in there that you like.
Yeah. It's pretty much just my excuse to buy stuff.
Buy more stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you either, because I don't really sell much anymore. My collection is kind of staying where it's at, and I'm adding to it slowly now.
Yep.
I'm not buying stock to just flip off.
Yeah.
But the stuff I have, I don't ever want to get rid of. I'll never see it again.
It's like actual personal.
Yeah. Everything is a personal. Like that's kind of, even when I was like selling full time, half time, it was always just shit that I know I'm gonna wear. I'm gonna wear this. I like this.
Yeah.
I put my name on this.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do you think? Because what I'm seeing is so many people started during COVID.
Yeah.
And then every year more people were starting and getting into it. But I feel like for the first time since like 2020, we're actually seeing the downshift because it's so oversaturated that people are like, well, wait, all my homies told me I can make so much doing this, and now I'm doing these events and I'm only making...
I'm making the vendor fee.
I'm making the vendor fee, exactly. And how many times can you do that before you get burned out or sick of it or lose too much money?
Then you're just wasting your damn time.
Correct. So I'm noticing just from the amount of people selling or the vendors, it's like a lot of people are falling off, and I didn't mean to laugh. That's not sorry.
He says.
Watch
you fall.
That's not what I meant. But it is one of those moments to where I tried explaining to. I started changing my mindset. Me and Calvin actually had a good talk, and he put it in my head. And he said, you have to remember, like, you're not just like a reseller anymore. Like, you're a store owner. And he told me this back in 2020 when I opened the first location. And he was right. I had to really shift what my role was. And so when kids were coming in and they were like, oh yeah, like I decided I'm not going to college, I'm going to resell. And I'm like, wait, why? And they're like, well, like my homie. And I'm like, yeah, but you got into fucking Duke. You're not going to Duke so you can sell clothing.
Like, sell clothes at Duke.
You can still go to Duke and sell clothes on the side. But so many people saw this, like what they viewed as like quick, accessible, easy, fast money.
Well, especially when the COVID thing happened and the prices went, because everyone's in the house.
Yep.
And the prices on shoes, shirts,
yes,
just skyrocketed. Like
Correct.
I have some sample shoes that I didn't want to sell, and that was the only time I would have ever seen that kind of money for them.
Yeah.
And I sold a couple, but not even close.
Yes.
It's not even close to what it could have been.
It's funny because obviously when the prices started booming, that's when I got excited as well. But I already had a store.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like when 2020,
I found a new way to sell it.
Correct. Because I knew vintage was going to go crazy when July of 2020. So we had only had half of March, April, and May of COVID. So we only had like 2 months of COVID.
You were doing well during COVID.
I was doing decent, yeah. But when I went on Chris's 1980 somethings live, and I did $5,000 in an hour.
Whoa!
I was like, I had never made that much money.
No,
legally in a day, and I
not on the internet.
Not on the internet. Well, no, I'm just kidding. No,
click my link in the bio.
Yeah, my spicy link. No, so I was like, this is crazy. Off of used T-shirts that I found at the thrift.
Yep.
Now, mind you, it was a collection of stuff I had collected over months and months and months, knowing I was going to be on this live.
Yeah.
But regardless, it was...
You prepared for it.
It was insane. And as soon as that happened, I was like, okay, we can really make this happen in the store. And then, I mean, a year and a half after that, we moved from 200 square feet to 1,000 square feet and growing since. So, yeah, it's funny to see where like vintage has gone and like so many people who were with us then, where they are now, and new people, you know, I've seen so many people come up and already fall off and join and quit or open a store and close a store.
I mean, I don't recognize anybody anymore. I step back from events and stuff, so if they don't come through the shop when I'm there, I won't know who it is. It's so much better when it's just extra money for you. Like, it feels better. You have more fun doing it.
Correct.
You're out there cruising around, catching shit, going to your little spots. It's just, you got a job that's your real money, and then this is like all extra, and it
should be fun.
It should be fun.
It should be fun.
When it stopped being fun, I was like, I'm cool. I'm cool with just like getting shirts online or like through you.
I hear so many people
say word.
like pressed about being like, man, the racks have been so dry.
Yeah, because 100 of you go there
and they're like, dude, bills are coming up. And I'm like, my guy, respectfully, there needs to be, if you're going to be an entrepreneur, you need to be an entrepreneur. You can't just sell T-shirts. You need to have multiple streams of revenue. You need to and I've learned that, and I continue to learn that. Like, I finally,
the more you have as options,
I am finally dedicating more time and attention and manpower to listing online. And if you are watching this and you do not list online and you have a bunch of shit at your house that you haven't listed, dog, take the time and list it. Because we've been paying Savage, he's shifted his role and now he's listing on eBay and the website, and not working and going to bed and waking up and seeing money on my phone is like, that's
beautiful.
Like
you're making it in your sleep.
Damn, like that shit's so sexy.
And it's all stuff that like isn't necessarily gonna move any day in the shop.
Correct.
eBay, I'm on eBay.
Rare shit.
That's where I sell.
Obscure shit.
Click the link in the bio and go to my fucking eBay.
We'll put it in. Well, we will put me on the link and I'll put it in the bio.
Because I be selling obviously personal type stuff, but there's some steals and deals occasionally. Yes. I only post once a month.
What do you feel now? You've been going out to the thrifts even before selling.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say is probably one of the greatest things you've ever thrifted?
I'll go get it right now.
Snag it.
So this,
I remember when you found that. You sent me a picture.
This thing right here, this little gent, forever, super like heavyweight. Look at it, feel how soft it still is.
You can tell. Good thick DC tag with the old logo.
And then same spot, just a different time. We got the Frida Kahlo.
That was pretty dope. I forgot about that.
AOP on the
Zizou.
Zizou.
Ooh, the Zizou juvenile tag.
Whatever that means. Back that ass up. We need tunes. It's weird. Like I had to put something on just because I wish I was playing the Vice City soundtrack though right now, not just the visual.
What's the most you've ever spent on a tease? I would say specifically.
I hope nobody I know is watching this. Just kidding. I actually have to think about this one. Oh, oof, I know what it is. I don't, to me, it seems like a lot, but in the t-shirt realm, maybe it's not.
Okay.
$275.
I mean, that's not a lot.
That's a lot, but it's not like 400, which,
no,
300.
People, yeah.
I mean, even 300. That's $25 different. It's just,
it is. What was it?
The Small Soldiers Racing tee that I wore to say word Space 2 grand opening. So if you saw me in that, that's the one. And I had to get it expedited here because it was like I bought it a few days before. I said I need this shirt for the day, and I was sweating every day until it showed up.
That's a good tee. Yeah,
still got it, and I'm never letting it go because movie from my childhood, right?
We just had a lady come in the shop today
looking for
and she was talking about and how she sold all the figures like 10 years ago at a rummage sale, this and that. And then Dylan goes, "Oh, I have them." I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Oh, yeah, I think I have like almost all the figures."
Stop it.
I said, "Are you shitting me?" He said, "Yeah, I got them in a box at the house." I said,
why didn't he bring them today when he was there?
Fuck that. Dylan and I have been friends since 2008. How? I
never told me this?
Never. He has never mentioned this in the almost 20 years of our friendship. And I looked at him, I said, in front of this one, I said, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Check the disrespect on that one. I said, I would feel it.
And he was like, "Oh yeah, they're just like sitting in a box somewhere." It's like, what?
Like, you better check on them, make sure they're okay.
He said multiple of the Gorgonites and multiple of the Commandos. I couldn't believe it.
He's out of his fucking mind for that.
So now you've been, I mean, I know you were collecting and obviously thrifting and stuff at a young age. So what would you say are like some of the big differences from when you were then to now, just in what you collect or maybe how you go about it? Before you get started, you said something that I reiterate to people all the time: patience saves pockets. And I talk about that all the time to people because for the most 99% of the time, wait, because the item, if it's too high, the price is either going to come down or you'll find another one.
Fine example. I can pull that up right now. Another example. Vintage Cradle of Filth. Front hit, back hit. Motherfuckers want hundreds of dollars for those Cradle of Filth shirts, and half of them you can't even wear in public because you just feel like an asshole.
They're very intense,
graphic,
yeah,
disrespectful,
yeah,
to women and religion,
yeah.
I've had this search saved in my
for a bit.
It was Mercari.
Yeah,
I had that shit saved for like 2 years now. Probably I check it every day or every other day when a new one popped up. $36. Wasn't even 40 shipped.
Yeah.
It was free shipping.
Yeah.
So it's like you just wait around and stop being thirsty.
Mm-hmm.
You get what you want. Not all the time. It's like you got to be able to decipher when you're not going to see this again and when the price may drop.
Like on the contrary to what you're saying, like with the Atari jacket we posted, the guy realized, dude, this is an item that never pops up. Do I take the chance of sending an offer and waiting, or do I just cop it? Sometimes you got to pull the trigger.
You always got to pull the trigger.
To me, that comes from experience. That comes from like learning. Dude, I saw this once 4 years ago, and now it's here popped up. Fuck it. You got to buy it.
You always got to think, how many of these are left? And how many are left in this condition? And then how many people are watching this in the last whatever amount of time?
Nothing scares me more than going on eBay and like seeing an item pop up that I've been looking for, and it says like 30 watchers in the last 24 hours. Yep. I'm like,
then they take it down and relist at higher price because they know
the eBay classic.
Yeah,
that's the worst.
I love eBay. Half of my shit, my collection comes from there.
Really?
Well, a lot of stuff. I mean, most of this shelf came from Benny, say word. But all the Blade figures I got together
very fire.
From eBay for like a pretty decent price as far as those go. And it's just, all about just everybody's on social media so much. Just check your eBay up a little bit.
Buying lots saves so much money.
Yes, it does. And then you can sell the rest of the shit and get your shit for free.
Yep. So with seeing how much has changed in the vintage scene in the last 5 years.
I forgot we're still talking about that, dude.
We're always vintage, yeah. Where do you think it's going in the next 5? Do you think it's going to tail off? Do you think shit's going to die? What do you think? Obviously, when I think of what was big when we were selling right at the beginning, 16, 17, 18, Guess, Tommy, Polo, that shit was crazy.
Tommy, panel jackets and shit.
Then COVID
Bring that shit back.
Yeah. COVID hit and everything got expensive. There was a Disney phase. Then there was the Marvel phase. Band tees have always retained. But then there was the center swoosh craze for 2 years. And okay.
When all AOPs were busting. AOPs.
Then it was
Liquid blue.
Liquid blues. Now Y2K was going nuts. But I don't care what anyone says. Me and Mitch actually just talked about it. Y2K is definitely
gonna go
lost. No, it's lost. I don't care what anybody says.
No one wants to really dress like that. Let's
be
real.
When people were putting out 6 months ago, if you put out Jinkos, they were selling same day. Now you put out Jinkos, you'll maybe get somebody to come in to trade some stuff and then put some cash and then leave.
Asking in over $100 and something for a pair of trash Jinkos is already insane. But then being the guy that buys them and wears them might be even crazier.
I will say this.
No offense to anyone that likes Jinkos.
No offense if you can't fucking dress.
Actually, fuck you and
because there was a kid who came in the other day wearing Jinkos, and this is how you know the fit was fire. Even V said the kid's fit was fire, and V does not like Y2K stuff.
Accessories.
Dude, he had black Jinkos.
Okay, were they clean?
They were very clean. They were nice.
No.
Minimum wear, but no draggies.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Then he had a black hoodie that was kind of cropped.
Okay.
And then he had a black leather jacket. It was very Jinko punky goth vibe because he had spiked bracelets and it honestly looked really fun. Even V was oh damn, you're fitted. So if you can rock it, bro, you better pull off a fucking fit.
You better go crazy because you're wearing 60-inch pants on the bottom.
A Jinko is a statement piece.
Yeah.
That same kid actually brought in a pair of Jinko Mammoths, the one that I posted me wearing on the story.
Yeah.
I think they're absolutely obscene. But they're obscene to the point where if you're into fashion, if you can pull them off, you could pull off.
It's really though just for the fit pick.
Dude,
are you really going and doing your day like that?
But at the same time, remember you, me, and Caleb putting those big pants on?
That was one of my favorite days of my life.
Good we felt.
Yeah. No, it was. I came across that picture in my gallery of us with the.
Yes. It's don't knock it till you try it. Yeah. I would never go out in public.
Imagine going to get your groceries and some.
No, but the homies hanging out at the house,
posted,
would go crazy. A photo shoot of
a crazy photo. Yeah, Xbox. Right. But that's the photo. Oh,
everybody playing Xbox and Jinkos, with the old
playing
headsets.
Halo, with all 4 of us, 2 TVs, even.
2 TVs
with the Halo Xbox. I got one.
Yes.
Bring that bitch.
Yep. Cracking open fucking Code Reds.
We're just stacked up all over the place. They got game fuelers back, so we can really get that scene set. Let's fucking go.
But yeah, the Jinko shit to me. But that's where I'm very curious to see what's next. Because to me, if the trends the past 20 years continues, and this is what we're talking about, in theory, and I hope to God this isn't the case, that's Aeropostale, Hollister, puka shell, whitewash.
I feel like the kids are doing it. Aren't those little pajama kids kind of doing that nowadays?
Some kids.
You got a teenager. So it's I feel like I've seen.
They wear
those pajama pants, but I've seen the shells on the neck.
The shells seem to be a small summertime vibe thing.
They're done with it already.
It seems like
everything's. Yeah. I never thought the Jinko Affliction.
Dog. Thankfully, that's phased out too.
If you wear affliction, you got no fucking clue. You didn't then, you don't now.
It's just funny to see the way that culture gets. I don't want to say twisted, but just reinterpreted.
It's always different when it comes back.
Yes,
not always in a good way.
Yes, because it's like, wait, you guys want to wear that, but the people that were wearing that
are not like you.
We're the Jersey Shore club goer, like Miami Beach, like I beat my girl and do cocaine, like
Adderall snorting,
yeah, all at the same time, like that
binge
was
drinking, like driving.
It was to me like, bro, are you gonna wear an affliction shirt or your tap out shirt today?
Oh, dude, I was gonna the tap out. When you saw somebody at the when that came out, I was about 21. So you saw someone at the bar with that, it was like you knew he was problems. For his friends, for the bar staff, to himself.
It was like, oh, you got to fight this weekend, bro?
Yeah. No, you're just coming here to fight.
Sponsorship?
You're just coming here to catch a fight.
Yeah. Exactly.
I knew a guy. I guess he was my friend at the time, and that was him. That was who he was. I was like, God damn it, not again.
I will share this story. I don't know if I'm going to leave this in or not. It depends.
Fucking leave it in.
I remember.
Okay. There's shirts out there that make people react that way.
Correct.
I've owned one or two in my life. And when you wear them, it's just problems. Because there's always someone older than you that would hate to see it.
Correct.
That's what it usually tended to be. Like, full disclosure, I used to have a shirt that said drink, fight, fuck.
Yeah.
187 brand. Every time I wore that shirt, something bad happened. The former mentioned tap out guy, he had worn that shirt because he was my, we lived together at one time, and the shirt was cursed. I put it down. He wanted to wear it one night. Something bad happened to him. So it's just like, people see that and they want it.
It's like an invite.
Yeah, like
test me,
try it out.
Test me.
Yeah. So I don't know why people are wearing the tap out again, because you guys can't fight.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what happens. Oh, especially kids now.
We're talking vintage weaves, aren't we?
Nobody fucking fights now.
No one fights. They shoot each other. Call the cops.
Yeah.
Or call the cops. Yeah. Or they have the phones.
Or they bully each other online.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They talk shit. Dude, nothing.
The online bullying needs to stop.
Dude,
weirdos.
The online bickering of grown men over used T-shirts,
anything,
is so fun. Like seeing
you go and make the mistake of reading comment sections. It's like an adult said this.
Bins beef is so funny. I love.
What's that?
Like the kids at the bins.
Like,
they get into fights and arguments with each other, and then but
they're not really fighting. Yeah, they're just like
bickering. Yeah.
Go meet them outside. Go talk about it outside. But I've seen the videos.
Either punch them in the face.
I've seen the videos.
Or
you guys.
Move around.
Stop it.
It's so bad.
You're not gonna fight.
No. Now
and over like you said, used T-shirts. Moving on.
Exactly. Don't forget, it's the holiday episode. And that being said, it's holiday snack time. And what we're about to do is try some holiday sniggity snacks. And Sam here is going to rank them. He's going to review them and then rank them from best to worst. There's 4. This video is unofficially sponsored by Little Debbie. Little Debbie. Okay. And number 1 is going to be the North Pole Nutty Bar.
I'm glad I got the water because already my cotton mouth is a situation.
That's all right.
No, it's not actually.
No. Do you like the normal nutty?
No, I'm
Nutter Butters.
Whatever this is, like white chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see a little. I'm sure the mics are loving this.
Yeah, no crink ASMR. I don't like the eating on camera thing. Kind of weird.
Don't worry, I chop it up. They're not going to sit here and watch us chew and listen.
Thank God.
Or I'll do it in slow motion.
You don't want to fucking hear it.
I'll slow motion it. Make them listen to it louder and slower.
Oh, I got a hot take for this one.
All right,
maybe not so hot.
What's your review on it first? What you thinking on this North Pole?
I'm high on this one.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Never had it before. This is slapping. Okay. So what I really got to say, this is better than the OG.
Oh shit. Okay.
Better than the OG.
High raves
which
for this
I like
one.
them, but like this little special holiday cheer is
box number 2 from Little Debs. We got the Christmas tree cakes. There's a Christmas version of the zebra cake.
All right. Which I already know where I'm at on that because I just
excuse me.
I know where I stand on zebra cakes.
There's 2 more to go through.
Oh, 2 more.
Yeah, there's 4 total.
Okay.
That's a classic.
That's a classic. Even the little sprinkles though, they give it that extra like texture
crunch,
that you need. Mm-hmm. You need that.
Really. Nothing washes your Little Debbie down better than a little squirt of Red Bull.
I crashed mine. I'm on a Red Bull and a bunch of sugar.
Number 2 is another tree.
Oh.
Christmas tree brownie from Little Debbie.
I know where I'm at on those. You're going to ask me to rank these, ain't you?
Yeah, okay. I said you have to, 1 through 4. All right, let's see what we got. So this is pretty much a cosmic brownie.
Yeah.
But in the shape of a tree. Will the green frosting taste different?
It sure the fuck does.
It does.
It sure do.
I hate this.
I'm like rubber.
And then it like kind of melts in your mouth.
No, it don't.
But not the frosting.
Sticking to my teeth.
Oh my god, this is really weird.
Oh, that after. You taste that after like.
I feel like I just ate a crayon. Like a wet crayon.
That was out in like the sun.
I was gonna say that like sat in your car.
But like has gone through the changes of melting and hardening and then the dirt. The dirt is big on this dirt terps. Get the
okay. Well, that was
never again. Do not buy those. Ooh, fuck.
Number 4, baby. We're coming in hot with the Christmas gingerbread soft cookie.
Absolute slappers.
I
already know. They're certified.
Certified slapper. I'll leave you some.
I'm gonna grab both of them.
Yeah, I need one. Not the gumdrop buttons.
Oh fuck.
Is Shrek one of the best animated films of our childhood?
No question. No question.
Gotta be.
That came out of nowhere.
I just developed fucking diabetes from this fucking.
Look at all this shit. How many grams of sugar per is what I'm at. I need to see. Oh, I don't have a no sugar thing. It's just 7 grams. It seems like a lot for something that's that big.
Yeah.
That probably only weighs like whatever.
7 grams.
We're gonna rate them.
Oh.
What happened? Plastic? Plastic?
Yeah.
Came from in the cookie. That wasn't the package. Where'd that come from? Which one of these? Probably that fucking brownie.
Probably the brownie. That's what the frosting's made out of. All right. So here we go. First to last place.
Okay, so
we know last
place with those brownies.
Last place.
Last place. Get them out of here.
All right, second place. We got, what are we going? Gingerbread, Christmas tree, or Nutter Butter?
Second place? Or third place?
Third place.
Hot take, but it's the Christmas tree cake.
Woo! The 2 trees are on the bottom.
Because zebra cakes are all year round for me. It doesn't need the...
It didn't yes.
It didn't need the green sprinkles to make me excited.
Mm-hmm. These didn't feel holiday.
Number 2. Number 2 is the gingerbread Christmas soft cookies. They were great, but this was a new experience.
And you loved them.
Loved them.
Swept.
Yeah, swept them. It wasn't even a question.
0 out of 10.
I'd give it first and second place.
0 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
No, okay, wait. Chill. Let me chill out.
He got excited. These motherfuckers slap! God damn it!
It's a strong 8.
Strong 8, okay.
But 8 flat. Nothing more, nothing less.
What are we ranking? These were respectfully dog shit.
It's one of the worst snacks I've ever eaten.
This might have been one of the worst Little Debbie snacks I've ever
It's like
eaten.
as soon as we said the frosting, I tasted it and I felt it like sticking and turning into this. It felt like a crayon in my mouth.
Like Play-Doh. Like
yeah, I was eating Play-Doh.
Like clay. Yeah,
fucking clay. And then the taste of it had some sort of dirt.
Little Debbie is not sponsoring this video anymore.
Mud water. I don't know what the fuck that afterburn taste was, but
goated garbage. I don't know how you fucking pulled a Mozart masterpiece and then yeah, that was pretty brutal.
All right, so should we just take them off the table?
Yeah.
Red Bull's at 9:00. Who are we? I think I requested that though. I'm a fucking idiot.
So for this final little special segment, it's the holiday this or that. I'm going to present you a this and a that, and you're going to pick. Let us know down below what you think. Is he spitting? Is he trash? What's your opinion?
I don't give a fuck about your opinion, but I want to hear it.
They're always going to chime in either way.
And I hope you have a different opinion because I can agree to disagree and still be friends.
So this or that, holiday edition. Question number 1 is going to be better holiday character, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Frosty the Snowman?
Better as in how?
It's up to your interpretation.
Because it could be like he's more well-rounded character, most character development.
Which one is better representing of the holiday?
They both got their own songs.
They do. I have like...
It's hard.
I'm interested to hear your answer before I say my stupid answer.
Your answer isn't stupid.
Yeah, I mean...
No, come on now. Nobody's answer is stupid. I think... Are we talking like it's so hard to do this right now? Are we talking a specific version of this or the character all around? Like just his presence in
all of it.
The Christmas community.
The composite Rudolph and the composite.
We're not just talking like the animated Rudolph, all of it. Yukon Cornelius.
All of it.
Okay. Man, I need a good answer for this. This is so serious.
It doesn't.
I can't.
It's just question 1.
No, I know, and I don't want to fuck this up. Because what if I listen to it and I'm like, wait a second, I don't feel like that
when you
anymore.
told me Frosty was up there because you liked it so much, and then Rudolph got the honorable mention when we were talking about movies, I was like, oh god, question number 1's gonna cook them.
You were right, because here I am fried. Rudolph.
Okay.
He was a more crucial part of Christmas.
Yeah. Okay.
If without Rudolph, Santa would have never made it. He would have never made it there.
Respectfully, Frosty's irrelevant.
He plays his part, but
what part does he have outside of a song?
Nothing. You're a great guy, Frosty.
We love you.
We love you.
But
you got a great song, but bro, Rudolph fucking saved Christmas.
Literally.
Without him,
Frosty had some kids dancing in a procession.
Yeah, great.
Cool.
Santa came. Yeah, he didn't have any problem showing up that night. There was no issue, but the night Rudolph was there, there was an issue.
Yeah.
The weather was testy. Dangerous. Plus, it's like a story of resilience.
Yeah.
Was bullied.
He was an outcast.
Yeah.
Misfit.
I can relate.
Yeah.
Me and Rudolph.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you other motherfuckers. You need me tonight. You need the nose. Mm-hmm. And here I am saving Christmas. Like, stop it. Frosty's gonna melt and fade away as soon as the seasons change.
He ain't gonna.
Rudolph's for fucking ever.
Forever.
Rudolph is forever.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for cussing so much. It's definitely a serious topic with me.
Question number 2. Death match. Oof. Krampus, Jack Frost.
It's hard. That's Jack Frost. Super human, super villains. He's not even a thing. He is like a spirit.
Yes.
Krampus, a demon. Demons are hard to kill.
Yeah.
But it seems like Jack Frost could just manipulate the weather and just smoke him.
But is Jack Frost just a dude Elsa? Like, what is all like? What all does Jack Frost do?
Yes, he is. yeah, he is. I mean, the way when you just put it out there like that, I was trying to think of like something better, right? More like not. Yeah,
because that's
Elsa,
all he does
Elsa.
is he like
Elsa
like
is powerful.
Snow control, right?
Yeah. The weather.
Yeah.
Maybe freeze your fucking car up and stop you from going to work.
So Krampus or Jack Frost?
Jack Frost. He's sweeping.
Question number 3 is going to be, you have to go on a magical Christmas adventure. You need a sidekick. Are you bringing the gingerbread man or the elf on the shelf?
Just any old gingerbread man?
The Christmas gingerbread man, yeah. Run, run, run. You can't catch me on the gingerbread man.
He's still a liability. He's made out of sugar and flour.
Yes.
Elf on the shelf, he knows how to get up and out of some shit.
Yeah.
He does it every day.
Yeah.
For a month?
25 days.
He's on bullshit for 25 days straight. So,
but can't that get you in trouble too?
Yeah, but if you had to bring him with you,
I got you. Use him as a tool.
You said adventure. We might get into stuff.
Yeah.
If I need someone to help me,
finagle some shit.
Yeah. What if Krampus tries to show up on us? I don't want a fucking cookie.
When I wrote this, I was like, please God, I hope he picks the fucking cookie.
Bro, he's not.
Like, bro, you can't be my sidekick if you're gonna die from milk.
If he gets wet, it's over. It's over for him. And I just don't think he's no use to the trip. He's not helping. He's a liability. I don't need that. I need the elf that can stand on his own 2 feet, knock some shit over, flood the bathtub, whatever the fuck you got to do to get up out of there.
Yeah. Okay.
Elf on the shelf.
Question number 4. You're alone this Christmas. You're about to go out, meet some ladies. You need a wingman, but you need like a bad boy wingman. Do you bring the Grinch or Jack Skellington?
What kind of night are we having?
Wild night.
What are we drinking?
Whatever.
The Grinch. No, let me think. Let me pump the fucking brakes. So Jack Skellington, if I, was a single man and I needed a wingman, he would bring them in. He would bring in the ladies.
Ladies love tall guys.
Tall dude.
He's tall
skinny,
shit.
Wearing a suit.
He's in a suit.
But then I got to match that, which I'm not the tallest.
Is Jack going to show you
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got to match that. If he's my wingman, we got to go in correspondence. And I can't really be taller, and I don't want to wear a suit.
Sure.
I'm not wearing a suit. It's just not like what I would do when I go, unless it's just a ball.
Yeah, what do you do? Wear a fedora?
You said bar and club.
Yeah.
Absolutely not going to be the guy in a suit at the club.
Jack showing up in his pinstripe suit.
He's ducking to get in the door. Yeah. Hello.
He's in the VIP room with his knees like on the
He's trying to get a lap dance. She's using his leg as the pole. Yeah. But the Grinch,
he could just be a crab ass and scare all the kids.
Yeah, he could ruin the whole night.
He's green and covered in hair.
Yeah, so. And that would only attract a certain type of lady.
Yeah, is that the kind of lady?
Is that the kind of lady that you would want to bring? So Jack Skellington,
okay,
for sure. I mean, there might be a slight discrepancy in the outfits and like how we handle the situation, but he could be on one end of the bar, I'm at the other.
But it can almost be like what's that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito where they're twin brothers? It'd be like that.
Isn't it just called Twins?
Was it?
I don't fucking know.
I can't
We'll
remember
get back
what
to
it's
you on
called. We'll find out.
Yeah. No.
Jack. Yeah.
Jack.
He'd bring in the ladies. You just got to make sure he doesn't grab too many.
He'll grab them all. So if you go out with him, you're getting the leftovers.
But he's also kind of like aloof. Like when you watch the movie, like Sally's clearly spitting game at him the whole time.
And he's like,
make my suit, bitch. I'm going to go fuck up Christmas. And she's like, okay.
I have a plan. Yeah, like, no, you don't. She has the idea. You need to get your girl.
She's apparently a
You're
psychic.
Clearly an idiot.
Yeah. Jack, you're dead with an empty skull. Please, God, listen to the woman.
Yeah.
Question number 5 is going to be, who is the better elf? Buddy the elf from the movie.
Oh, I know.
Elf.
Oh, I know.
Or Hermie the elf, the dentist from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Why you do this to me?
Heavy questions.
Super heavy. Hermie was so kind. And I want to give it to him, but it's Buddy. It's really Buddy.
Yeah.
He's a star.
Yeah. Among elves.
Yeah, it's Buddy. He just didn't play enough. He didn't, Hermie was cool, but he was like a side character, not a star.
Yeah.
So as far as like who's better, I mean, wait a second.
You are just spiraling. I love it. You're like, wait.
You can't really use Buddy because he's not an elf. You can't have him as my option. He's not even an elf. He's a human.
He's called Buddy the Elf.
Yeah, but that's what people call things stuff. And like, I mean, technically, on a technicality, it's Buddy, but he's not an elf. He's a man. So I don't know. It's Buddy.
Okay.
All right. Man, is there any more of these?
Last one.
Okay.
Last one. And this is another good one. Better Christmas character. Kind of similar to the first one, but strictly lead character of a movie. Kevin McAllister, Ralphie. And if you don't know who those are, it's from Home Alone and A Christmas Story. Jesus Christ.
Fuck, dude. There's
one more after this, actually.
Okay.
I forgot. There is a bonus question.
Better, like, how? Like, what? Kevin McAllister is, like, clearly a troubled youth. And when he grows up, we don't know what he's going to be like. Because where do you, like, I don't know.
I said they should come out with a new Home Alone where he's fallen off. And now he's the burglar, and he tries to rally the
kid. Bring him, Kevin.
It's the actual. It's Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. That would be.
And then especially like the life he's lived and like what he's
what he kind of went through. Some shit.
It would be even fucking funnier. And he's like, but he's so good because he knows all the tricks because he was Home Alone.
Yeah. But I just think like
at the end, it's like a horror movie. He gets all the kids. Like he actually like robs the house and like kills the kid at the end.
Yeah.
It's a horror
massacre. The family comes home. What is
not Home Alone? It's Home Alone meets Saw.
Fuck, very dark.
McAllister or Ralphie.
I'm kind of thinking. I feel like I should have changed my movie thought. I'm thinking about the movie question still. Yeah, damn, I got but back on track. Kevin McAllister was a diabolical serial killer to be. So better Christmas character, not necessarily. Great in the movie, but as a human, how did he grow up? Where did he end up? It is Chicago. I mean, like by the time he's a teenager, he is getting into some shit.
This is not how I thought the answers were coming.
So, like, Ralphie, though. Ralphie was raised in the golden age.
Definitely.
And respected his parents and his brother.
He was probably racist.
Why'd you have to go there? But now I can't even make my case because Benny came in with the bullshit. Fuck you. I'm still going to keep going. Ralphie, great dude. I'm sure he was a great adult. I'm sure people that knew Ralphie, they liked him. They loved him. They cherished him as he got older. Can we say that about Kevin? Probably not. I bet you he didn't have a family. He was in and out of jail a few times. He set up a bunch of traps, hoping and praying that they might work out when he could have just capped them.
Some type of early stage of torture kink.
Yeah, he's gonna be into some weird BDSM, Dom whipping, torturous. Like he starts being a truck driver and just going all over the country type shit. You know, one of those guys.
The bonus question I was gonna give you is Santa Claus or Jesus. All out death match. Santa Claus or Jesus. Now hear me out. Jesus died and came back.
This is a hot one, right?
Okay.
Right.
Hear me out. Crazy pain tolerance to walk all that way carrying a cross. So he's strong as fuck.
They were throwing shit at him. Whipping him.
As fuck.
Mans can go through it.
Has magic abilities. Okay.
Came back from the dead. He was dead for a couple days.
Walked on water.
Water to wine.
Thank you. Healer. He healed people. Can he heal himself?
He can heal the blind.
Okay.
Okay.
Hear me out. Santa Claus. He's got magic. Teleportation?
Magical. Yeah. Light speed. He's like
can he around. Freeze time? Because how can you deliver all the presents? Yeah, we still have not figured that out.
Unless he's moving at such a rate that, I mean, we could get into that.
He's carrying a sack that has the world's presents in it. Gotta be cut. Right?
I have a couple things I could.
Throw me. I need to hear. Throw some stats.
Santa Claus has the magic bag, but also not everyone believes in Santa Claus. So does Santa Claus deliver to the people that don't believe?
Not everybody believes in Jesus.
Exactly. So is he? Okay. Who's got more star power?
Santa. I see, bro.
Yeah.
Does Jesus have a Coca-Cola commercial?
We're not allowed to do that no more, so probably not.
I don't see. Hey, do I go sit on Jesus's lap and tell him what I want for Christmas?
No, you don't. It is his birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in a death match, who's got that dog in him? You just said Santa ain't never really went through nothing.
But here's the thing.
He's fat.
Jesus stands on business. He will die for your sins.
What? Exactly.
So many people are gonna be upset. But I'm so serious right now.
So. Yeah, exactly. He's way more of a bad boy, savage kind of type. Santa's just like he's been living his life for all these, thousands of years, eating cookies. He's got little elves doing his work for him. He's chilling for 364 days.
Yeah.
Out of the year, the man
works one day a year.
Jesus,
how you're doing?
Jesus.
Amen.
Taking it. Sweeping it. If he had to fight Santa, and he wouldn't want to.
And on the 7th day, he kicked Santa's fucking ass.
Decapitated Santa Claus.
He put him on the cross.
Crucified Santa Claus. And then he was just up there.
Happy holidays.
Santa bleeding out for a week. People sticking him with a vinegar sponge.
It's fucking Christmas. We had to talk about Jesus.
Absolutely. It would have been wrong of us if we glazed over the fact that this is this man's birthday.
Exactly.
Santa's just a facilitator. They can be replaced, but you know what? Can't be replaced.
And Santa can be replaced. We saw it in the movie The Santa Claus.
Yeah, exactly. He was just like the next guy. There's only one.
Jesus is kind of like Highlander.
There's only one.
There can only be one.
Exactly. And there'll only ever be one. Son of God.
That is, unless you obviously believe in any of the other multitude of religions.
Which is totally fine. You can be what
and
any
probably
religion.
Preferred.
We are cool with it, but if we're talking, this is a question.
This is
hypothetical.
Yeah, this is Christianity Jesus. That universe is Jesus.
Yeah, we're talking about the man, not all the bad stuff associated with such.
What do you got planned this Christmas?
I'm going to church with my family, I think.
Okay.
It's Christmas Eve thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't ever really do that, so that's going to be good, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Family time. But then I'm just spending Christmas Eve with them because everybody's got other stuff going on. And then we're going to her Christmas.
Very dope.
On Christmas Day, which is a low-key nice time. I enjoy it every year. I get 2 Christmases, and there's food, and I get to take naps, and it's all fun. What about you? What are you guys doing it at home? I hope.
So we got Christmas. We're doing one Christmas with Chelsea's mom's side, then another Christmas Eve at my house, and then Christmas Day we do nothing. I don't let people come over. We don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We just chill. All of my family's moved out of state. I'm solo here now, so. I don't really see anybody on my side. I might see my dad, but usually we link up like a week after Christmas and stuff. So, but it's always chill. Christmas has shifted so much for me because I got the 2 kids. That's literally Chelsea and the 2 kids. That's all I literally give a shit. It's like outside of that, it's cool. It's bonus.
Yeah.
But
that's the most important one.
Yeah. What I'm sure she asked you what you wanted for Christmas. What's some of the stuff you told her? Is there anything you had big on your list? it's always weird when we get older. Like, I get like my in-laws asking me like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm like, I'm a 33-year-old man. I don't think I should be giving you a Christmas list. Like,
no,
anything
it feels weird.
Give me socks, and I'll be like, "Yo,
nothing, just like a socks. Plate or like an invite." That's cool.
They do the love you've already given me. Yeah. Keep doing that.
My family does like a name exchange with the adults because there's way too many kids. My brother's kids, sister's kids. So we just buy for an adult, one each. So it's real smooth. But yeah, even then I was like, come on, I can buy whatever I want. I don't need to.
No.
You guys don't need to. But what did I ask for? There was a Nike vest, that reversible like ACG joint that I asked for, I think. Probably I can't recall. I mean, it's been quite a session over here. Yeah. I'm kind of forgetting what was on the list. I didn't ask for any games. Oh, okay. I did ask for a ask for a PlayStation Portal.
Okay. You have a PS5?
No, but they have a new update that you can play it if you just get the subscription.
Oh, okay.
So you can play PS5 games on it with like a $15 a month.
Yeah.
Whatever the online.
Yeah, the PlayStation, whatever.
So I was like, bet. Because no, I don't have a PS5, but I want to check it out. Catch me on the PS5 network.
Uh-oh.
Skirt.
All right, you guys. That was episode 30, the holiday edition with your boy Benny T and Sam from Say Word. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for being here, Sam. Thank you for having me over.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, I'm super excited that we were able to change the scene.
And bring in the bass.
So, yeah, the table had to come with, of course. Stay tuned. We got some great guests coming up in these next couple episodes, you guys. Have a good holiday. Have a good New Year. And stay tuned for the next episode. Later, you guys. Thanks, Sam. Later, guys.
Yeah.